Hey y'all, so today is the day. We are on our way. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm just vibing, I'm just chilling. I got my baby girl in the back, I got hubby in the back. But yeah, so I'm literally like 7 minutes away from the venue. We live like 14, not even 14. Oh, I think he's moving. I know. Uh-oh. This thing keeps, my husband decided to put the bin on top of the slippery table. Hey, we just made it. We got the goods in the car. No, they say 12 o'clock shop. Alright, so Jaquela's in the building with her natural crew neck on before she changed. But yeah, we're about to be unpacking, unloading. Hmm? Alright, so I'm about to head in to see exactly where's my booth, so we could know exactly where we're going. All right, so we just walked into the venue and they were still setting up, so we had to wait for them to make our placements, put our placements down. So this was us just pretty much hanging back and waiting for them to get done. So now that that's all done, now we actually went ahead and already set up the table. We put together the clothing rack. We already put together the backdrop, as you guys can tell. Yeah, because that took us a good 45 minutes to get all of that stuff together. So here we are now just putting together the keychain holder. A lot of my things came from Amazon. Well, everything pretty much came from Amazon. My clothing rack is from Amazon. My crates, my book holder, my keychain holder, my tablecloths, my pretty much everything. So we love Amazon, and I will have a Amazon storefront listed down below for you guys if you're looking for things to have at your market, because Amazon has it all. But yeah, so who you are seeing here, this is actually a client of mine, and she volunteered to come and help me. So she's been a client of mine for some time, for years now, and she supports me heavily, and I was so happy that she decided to, come out to my first pop-up with me, and pretty much she got me all kinds of sales. Like, let me tell y'all, we did so good together. It was such an awesome time. So here Munashe is, I have to continue the voiceover because they did start playing copyrighted music. So of course, we can't do that. But my little girl was just having a ball, dancing and getting into everything. But we just was letting her do her thing. But of course, we had to get the iPads. We had to get everything to distract her because she was becoming really, really antsy. All right, so we're all done setting up. So the space that I had, it was a 6 by 6 space. So what I decided to do, I got a 4 foot table, and for my little checkout station, as you're seeing here, that pretty much takes up like an inch. I mean a foot. Sorry, takes up a foot, and then my clothing rack on the other side take up another foot. So that totaled it to 6 feet, right? So I was able to squeeze everything into this spot, which I really, really adored. Now, my checkout station, I got inspired from this lady on Instagram. And let me tell you, it is like the best thing. It is so cute. One, I got so many compliments on it. Everybody was pretty much just, all the vendors there, they're like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? It's so cute. When I told them, they're like, wow, that's so unique. But yes, these are all my items that I sell. So this is my natural hair planners. We have my stickers, as you guys saw, my detangling brushes, my spray bottles, and I also have a little sign. So I did do signing where, if they needed to know more about the planner. And then we have my keychains over here. We got all the signage. So I have 4 variations of keychains. So I pretty much just have it as a display, and then everything else, if they want to buy one, I just pick one up that's already kind of packaged up really nicely, and I package that up for them. And then the clothing rack with my tote bags, and then on my little table that I have in the front, I had a raffle going. I also had buy one planner get one get a free consultation with me. Then those, I had some photo props made as well. Everybody thought they were fans. Then of course I have my business cards laid out. So I had two different areas of business cards. I had one on that little table and I also had one on the checkout station. And this is how my sign turned out. I got it made in the nick of time, but it turned out so good and it's so gorgeous. I am obsessed. So before the event started, I was able to walk around to one booth because this lady actually came over to my booth and I wanted to return the favor and to see what she had to offer. And she does press on nails. She is a nail artist and her work was so cute. She does such a great job. It was so nice meeting her, and I will definitely have her information on the screen, as you guys can tell. If you guys want to check her out, you can definitely do that. Alright, so this was throughout the event. I was able to meet so many amazing people. Some of my clients came through. We just had such a great time. We just was jamming. My client was working. She was talking about the planner. So I had two of my clients with me. One was in charge of the raffle, another one was in charge of the planners. And all they had to do was smile and just talk. I'm so happy to be doing something it was outside of the salon, but also still promoting my salon business. But yeah, guess what? Your girl even did like a little demonstration of how to unravel, how to fluff up a twist. So that was actually my client's idea. She said, "Yeah, actually, I want you to fluff my hair out, separate it." And then she was like, "Oh, why don't we do like a live demonstration?" So we ended up doing that, and we definitely got some eyes. And we actually had the event host. We told them, we were like, "Hey, come on and record us. This would be great content." So they came over and recorded some of it whilst I was doing my thing, and I had so much fun. The day after the event, and let's go ahead and do some pros and cons. The pros of this event, of course, this was my first ever event and I had such an amazing time. Everything was so nicely done. They sent us emails about our flyers when it was closer to the day, like get leading up to the day, like a month in advance, I think, or maybe a month and a half. They sent us flyers. They made us flyers to share. They also even made a video for us to share on our socials too. They were up on their Instagram, their social media platforms, sharing the event, so making sure that it was going to be such a good show up for their vendors, so that once we got there, there was going to be people there, because that's important. Like if the host doesn't advertise their events, then how do we expect how do they expect us to make money at these events, or us to actually sell services to audience? So it was really good. They did such a great job by doing that. And yes, I think that was one of the main pros that I loved about it. The other pros was, oh my goodness, the vibes at this place was just spectacular. We had women, we had even had a trickling of men, but it's called the Black Girl Art Show Spectacular. There are so many amazing Black women artists in the building. Like, they are so talented. Like, this painting right here is actually done by a black female artist out of Houston, Texas. And her name is Pink Lomaine, and I love her work. And she recently just did this one, and it says, "Abundance flows freely through me." And let me tell you, that piece of work right there spoke to me greatly. Okay, so I know how it is. I know what it is to like resonate with women who create art, because we know each other. We know what each other's struggles are, and it's just amazing to see those ideas come into light into an art piece. So I say all that to say, I had an amazing time. My clients who was there with me, who are also my friends, they did such a phenomenal job. Oh my goodness. But I'll go into detail about that a little later. So let's go ahead and go to the cons. The cons were the setup was really tight in terms of my left and my right. My neighbors were amazing, but it ended up working out in our favor, because my neighbor to my left and my right, the right one, she didn't end up coming till later on in the day. And then, well, before the show started, and the one to my left, she ended up having the person on her right, her left, yeah, didn't show up. So we was able to kind of scoot down a bit. So my checkout station is going to work. So I had a 6 by 6 space, and I ended up doing a 4 foot table. So my checkout station could have fit, and my garment rack could also, so that would add up to 6 feet, right? And yeah, but the only thing that was a little off was my banner. Yeah, so my banner was so big. I think I'm probably gonna make a smaller size. So when I do close quarters like that, it's gonna be, it's able to do it. But yeah, but other than that, the cons were fine. There were no other cons, no other cons. The only thing another con I would say is the lighting in the space. It was very like dim light. It wasn't a lot. So the people who was facing the windows, they got really good light. But I was in the row, behind them. So we didn't get a lot of light. And of course, when it started to get dark, because the event was from 3 to 9, so when it started to get dark, then the lights started to dim, and then they finally turned on the lights probably around what 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. The host of the thing, well, the host where they were having the venue, where the event was, the venue decided to turn the lights on like the last hour. That wasn't cool. But yeah, so those are the two cons that I did have. Now let's go to how much money did I make? What all did I do? So I did 4 forms of payments. I did cash, I did tap and pay, Apple Pay, Cash App, and Zelle. So for cash, I made a total of $70. For the tap and pay, I made $104. And then for Cash App, I made $172. For Zelle, I made $55. So that took us to a grand total of $401. Ooh, so that was pretty good, right? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made $400 on my first day, my first time doing this. So super excited. And one thing I must say, the YouTubers, the marketplace, the entrepreneurs, the small businesses that I watch, I've just been watching so many of them, so many of you guys. If you ever find my videos, let me just tell y'all, you guys do such an amazing job by explaining how you do your markets, explaining the pros and cons of markets, even explaining how to set up your markets, like if you want to be successful at the market. So one tip I do want to share that I've learned is you want to have different price points on your table. You can't just have one product that's going to be selling for 30-40 bucks. You can't do that. So you want to have different variety of products. So I had $3 items, I had $6 items, I had $4 items, and the most expensive item I had was my long sleeve t-shirts, which were $34 because of the type of shirt it is. Good quality shirts, so they cost a good amount of money. Yeah, so I had a variety of products, of pricing. And I must say, if somebody came to my table and they really didn't want to get a t-shirt or a planner, they ended up picking up a sticker, or they ended up picking up a keychain because they wanted to support my business. And that was just gold. I just was like, wow, this really works, because they just came there, we talked to them, and they just was like, I have to get something. So they just look, and say, okay, oh, I like that. Let's go ahead and get that for, it's like a $4 item, $3 item. So that was really, really, really cool to witness. So let's go ahead and talk about how much my table was. This one was a really pricey table. But seeing that it was my first time and I knew that my audience was going to be in the building, I didn't care. So the table was $235.19. Then the application was $16.27. So that took us to $251.46. So that was the table. Of course, this was a local event. It was literally 12 minutes away from my house, so I didn't really use gas, all that stuff. So the profit that I made from this event, because obviously this is my first event, so I spent tons of money on getting ready for this event, flyers, posters, displays, products, so I didn't make any profit. But to put a profit number to it in terms of the table and the application fee, I would have came home with $149.54. So I'm able to go ahead and invest that money, pay off some credit card bills. So I'm going to be able to pay off $149 worth of the money that I had to spend on this event. So $149.54 was a win. But yes, I also got 30 emails. So we did a raffle where you had to actually sign up with your email address in order to be entered. So we got 30 people signed up because they were interested in winning one of our products. And then we got free consultation forms. We had a free consultation form where you were able to, if you bought a planner, you were able to sign up for free consultation, in-person consultation. So we got 6 people signed up. So I'm look forward to servicing these clients in the future. I'll be contacting them in the next 2 to 4 days. The raffle, I will be getting that together today. I'll do that on my downtime at the salon. But yeah, we won. Like, the audience was amazing. They loved my booth. They loved what we had to offer. They were just amazed at they were just amazed at what a hairstylist could produce other than hair products, or other than other than the normal things that you see hairstylists do. Yeah, and it really made me feel like an artist. Like, I know hairstylists are artists, but this is an extension of my artistry, and it was just so amazing to the response that I got. I was just blown away. God is good. I am so thankful that He is blessing my business. He is continually giving me ideas and just, expanding my territory. Oh my gosh. So this is amazing. I would love Ashley Lynn Hair Care to be a household name. So this is the way to do it. We're getting off rig, just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But I think this is the end of the video. Thank y'all so much for watching. And if you guys liked what you see, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to see my journey on me going outside of the 4 walls of the salon. I have so many other events planned for the year, so stay tuned with your girl. We have events going back to back to back. So I'm super excited to take you guys along this journey with me. So I hope to see you guys next time. And don't forget, if you like, go ahead and hit the little bell so you'll be notified every time your girl uploads a new video. Alright, and always remember, all things cutesy, all things bold. Your girl is back, baby. Alrighty, bye.